So we are in Altair today. Got a few gates to install. Not sure exactly where they are. I've just rocked up here. I'm picking it down that side. Oh, over here in the front and at the back. So that's our mission today. Just waiting for Cam to show up. Hope the rain stays away. Bit of a change from going to States Valley. So yeah. Here he is. Morning, bro.
You should have dropped the trailer. Take to the yard.
Alright.
Yep.
So this is it, eh? Just getting all our stuff ready. And I've got to show you guys something. What is going on here? Premium. Seen it all now, guys. Look at this. What is going on here? Just getting aligned. Get on a line for these posts, which is there. That's good. And these are the posts, aluminium. One will get fixed there, and one will get fixed over here. This deck cracks me up. Look at this. Look. No screws on the second joist. Still got the tag in it. Look at this. Look at this. OMG. My bro. Look. Damn, bro. Damn, bro. So these palings, shiplap, they're going to continue to the edge of this post. So I'm just filling this in so it brings it out to that line. And then put the palings on and capping, and then that's finished. And then Cam's just gone to get some more posts. I'm going to fix it to that box corner, and over here to the palings, the two posts, and those are extendable gates. So just wait for them to get back with the hardware. Yeah. So for the fanboys out there, you're a black and yellow or you're black and red. To use those saws, I like my saw because you can see the blade when you're cutting, where with this Milwaukee you have to get right over the top just to see the blade, so you can see that. But with the DeWalt, everything's right there. You don't have to go over it because the blade is a lot further forward. So I guess it's preference, but I've always had DeWalt gear, and yeah, God forbid I do have Ryobi too. I mean, I've had Ryobi for years, and it was quite good because I went to a their 18+ system, and it's only for light use, you know, like all my trade gear is DeWalt. And then with the Ryobi, you know, I've got the weed whacker, vacuum and stuff like that, so it's not heavy use stuff. But people that cringe at Ryobi for light use, so you know, I'll use like a multi-tool or the blower, the vac, you know, that stuff's fine, but ultimately it's what you can afford at the time, I guess. Everyone's got to start somewhere. So yeah, I don't bang on about tools too much, but it's all what you prefer and what you can afford at the time. But if you can afford trade gear, you know, let it be Makita, DeWalt or Milwaukee, whatever. But I will say with skillies, if you got a Ryobi skilly, and that's good for home use and stuff like that, but you know, you're only as good as your gear. So like cutting nice straight lines and stuff like that, you probably wouldn't want to use a Ryobi. But if you got trade gear, it's makes the job a hell of a lot easier, faster, more efficient, you know, and it's probably got better battery technology. You know, everything's catching up, but that's my take on stuff like that anyway. That's my take on tools. So as you can see there, the view of the DeWalt is a lot better. Where I'll mark this one and cut this, and I'll use the Milwaukee. Where I have to be right over the top, looking down. I mean, it does the job, but I find that more comfortable to use. Not because it's mine, just because it's more functional. Well, I think it is. One more in the middle. I'll probably skew a few screws in here just so it's fixed to the post and it's not relying on just these two fixings. You know, both sides got paling. Just like this. One over here. And two more. Oh, gotta go get some. Up to the bottom. Same over here. Right, clean that bottom edge off, start putting these palings on. Might have to cut the first one around here and then maybe cut the tops off because they are a bit higher, and it'll give us a nice straight edge actually. Nice straight edge up top for the palings too, and for the capping to sit on. So mark this one, cut that off so it fits under there, and chuck all the rest of them on, and I might even cut that edge off too, off the top. Man, I tell you, this place is getting built out. So we're up on the eastern side of Aotea in Porirua. Transmission gully over there in the distance, and then Waitangirua down in this area. But yeah, it's changed a lot. A couple of years ago, it finished way down that end, and now all of this is opened up. So it's still going great guns. So it's still going ahead. Not sure what's happening with this one. Oh no, there is a smooth side. Oh, I'll leave that one out, I think. I guess I'll just look at the paling on the other side, keep it as plumb as those. You know, I don't have to keep checking it all the time. Just turning these all around so I can just grab it, nail them up, make sure they're the right orientation. And when you get things like that, probably best to try and keep the knots at the bottom because no one really looks down there. Don't need to worry about too much about that. I mean, these aren't perfect, but they're very tidy. They look really good when they're up. Battery, so this is what I'm talking about. It's not a high use product, but it does the job. It's more of a finishing plane, but see how I've got this burr here on this. So what I'll do, I'll take that screw out and I'll just run it over here to get it flush with this post, so it's not noticeable when you've got the palings on there and there's a bump. Can get a little messy, this. Getting closer. That's good. Next one. And that bottom one, probably won't be able to get that. I'll get the top of it though. That's all I can get on that. See that? Heaps better. So I've fixed this post to the wall, spat screws, and it's got a rubber washer in that gap. So now I need to transfer this height over to there so I know what height to put the post over on the fence. So laser, and all I need to do now is measure from the top down to that laser line. And I've got 1218. So 1218, I'll come over to here. Where's that mark I've got down there? This one here. 1218. 1218. And I'll just double check that. Top down. It's not 1218. It's 1228. 1228. 1228. So now I'll bring the other post over. I'll tell you what, the packaging is the worst part of these posts. Look at it. Trying to get all this rubbish out. The struggle is real. So it's 1228. And that's where it's going to hit on our laser. Let's go try this. Where's our mark? Where is it? There it is. So we need it to be hitting in there somewhere. So basically, oh, it's not far off the mark. It's only got to go down a bit. Look at that. It's probably only about 5 mil down, and the tops will be level. Boom. So this post is going here, but what I'll do, I'll pack that out instead of cutting into that and cutting into that bottom retaining board to make it go back hard against the paling. So I'll go do that ripping now. Rip this down. Battery. Another trick, chisel in there, keeps it spread apart. Lift it up, finish this last bit. Right. Cut this bit off. Try this. Beautiful. I'll put it right in the middle too. Okay. So nailed it here, nailed it there. I'll just put the pole alongside to get it somewhat straight. And I'll just mark one side of it. There. Thank you. Pull it back over. Alright. Now, let's see where I put that mark on there. There it is. Yeah, there it is there. Bit more. Bit more. That's it there. So I can screw this in now. Turn the laser off. Drill some holes. I'll try to keep the holes all the same, eh? Nah, can't. So I want a hole around here. Do it here. Around here. And one right down here somewhere. Say about there. Top hinge in. Hinge. Take it out to the frames flush with the hinge. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Right, bottom one. Try something. Get in there.
Right, bro?
Yeah. Bro, that smells nice. Smells like mince on toast. Right. The whole knee pads? Nah, just the wood.
One knee pad.
Just have a look how we're going for. Just a little look. It should be alright because I marks my tape. Okay, thank you. 32. Pretty close, bro. Yeah. Let's open this one a bit. That's that one. Phew. All in your face. So, catch is on. Close this. Close this. Tops line up pretty good. Nice, Cam. So all I've got to do now is put a drop bolt in here. Put this down in here. That'll be enough. Nice. That's the finished product. Capping, baling, screwed, and then that's it. Look at that. Post latch. Dun dun dun. And then we'll go over to the other side.
Probably won't do too much.
Double gates. Bottom. And then we've got latch there. Boom. Double bolt at the bottom. Actually, done.